Good morning, Pen Fam. How we doing? How we doing this morning? Papa Weo, 14 months of subbing. Let's go. Michelle, 28 months of subbing. Let's go. The Mongoose, 23 months of subbing. Let's go. Cranberry Sauce, hi. Welcome, first time chatter. Have you seen Narwhal's new pen release though? The green and blue one? That one we did see yesterday. It's a knockout. Like I'm in on that. What's up, Connor? Rewizzles. Cleaning's overrated. Cleaning's overrated. My wife would disagree though. Good, you? Honestly, I've not had a great morning. Just like been super anxious today for no reason, which is the worst kind of anxiety, right? Like when there's not a reason for the thing. Try stars, peas, and carrots. Let's go. 5 months of sub. 5 months of subbing. 5 gifted subs. 5 gifted subs. Enjoy your gifted subs. Try stars. Thank you. Did the thing get corrected that we were emailing about earlier today? FYI. FYI. Galantium. Artist Lisa. Pausianus of Ithaca. Sean DK and Crafty Becky. Enjoy your gifted subs. Enjoy your emotes. Give TriStars a shout out. TriStars, that was the first time I'd seen something like that, and I was like, oh, I think let's try this. So good. We're glad we're good. Dealing with ear sinus stuff, but the doctor got me some antibiotics, so hopefully I'm on the upswing. Yeah. Rewizzles, you feel that? Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Connor. Yeah, I would really like reasons for the feelings. So it just makes your head just even spin even more because there's literally no reason for anything. I'd wake up anxious if I were in Georgia too. You're not wrong about that. You are not wrong about that. So every day is anxiety riddled. Some days better than others. That's why I was thinking today, let's just I set myself up to help myself and do some postcards, right? So I got some lyrics to write. I got some lines to write. Just a little bit more of a meditative writing stream today. But we can talk about anything. I definitely needed to stream today just to like clear my head. So I'm glad y'all are here. Even if we're just chilling. Liked your Honest Black Ring review? Yeah. We could talk about that one. We didn't get to talk about it too much on the stream, on the podcast. That was the most regular Blackwing I've ever tested. And that's not something you want to say about Blackwing, right? So, you got John Tello coming over today. Going to be a fun couple of days hanging out in the shop. Man, where's my invite? The Unicast? Yeah, we should have called that. Would have been a good show title. We'll tell John I say hey. That should be fun. Y'all should have a good time. I know my invite's 24/7. I literally would just have to say, hey, what about X? And you'd be like, yeah, sure. Just messing with you. But yeah, that will be fun. I hope y'all come up with something amazing. Ooh, an ad. Ooh, and ah. Well, Toby says, ooh, a pizza. So he's having pizza. Thought that core was going to be your sweet spot. Not for the Blackwing lineup. What's funny about the Blackwing lineup, and I probably should have gone into this a little bit more. But jet pens, I'll have to see if I can find the link. But jet pens tried to match up Blackwing cores to traditional hardness scale. And like the 602, which is their firm core, is like a 2B, right? So extra firm is like a B. So these are not like 3H type of pencils, right? So extra firm is like HB, right? That's where we're going. Yeah, so Memo's like on that same point. So I'll have to find the chart. I found that, and I kind of got lost in that. So it's a very contextual, extra firm in the context of Blackwing's pencils is the most like HB feeling pencil ever, right? That's why I like the 602, which was firm, which I love. It's never been like a firm pencil. It just has really good point retention, smoothness, and darkness. So it performs well. But it's actually grades out at like a 2B. So something to keep in mind about Blackwing as a whole. Sorry, my monitor seems a little wonky today. So, but I haven't really done my own testing. I think I was also thinking about this. I'll pull that up, Boss Baker Chris. I was also thinking about this, and I didn't want to get off. So Boss Baker Chris has now got me off of this distraction thing, aside from the link you just sent me, which I have seen, but we'll pull it up in a second. How would a person grade graphite? And I was thinking about this because it would be almost impossible to do accurately without like some type of machine, right? Because hand pressure and sharpness and all these things go into a not well-defined test of these microscopic changes between grades. So this is the stuff I think about when I write a review. So welcome to my brain. You wonder why I have anxiety. These are all the things I thought about for writing that review. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Grade graphite, find an artist. That's not the answer. Because like I'm thinking about like hand pressure and stuff. Like people can tell the difference. Like you can tell the difference, but how do you say, oh, that's 3H? Because everyone's hand pressure will be different. The sharpness of the pencil will be different. So, yeah, I think it's tough. You put the page on a scale and watch to keep the pressure the same? Yeah. But is it really worth it? Who really cares, right? Like, oh, this one's harder. This one's softer. Seems pretty good. All right, so Boss Baker Chris sent me this. I have seen this. This gradient orange creamsicle looking vanishing point. Is this a Decimo? Yeah, this is a Decimo. It's really pretty. It is really pretty. Really pretty. Boom, boom. So what is this Brooks pen we're talking about? Do we have a link? What is the difference between the Decimo and the VP? The Decimo has a narrower diameter barrel, so it's thinner. And by like a small amount, but enough to make a substantial difference in how it feels. Like, is it like the Metro versus the MP? No, those are the same. Thank you, Nipperville. I'll pull that up in just a second. So yeah, no, the Metro and MP is the same pen with a different regional name. The Decimo versus the Capless. Here, I'll show you. Let me pull this link up. So it's an actual different size. Excited for tomorrow? It's on my calendar. On my calendar. You gonna be able to sleep tonight? So this is a vanishing point on the orange one, and then a Decimo. And then a Decimo with the purple one. So you can see, like, I don't even have to measure it. Yeah, it's immediately obvious. So, I'll win 36 months of subbing. Let's go. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I don't even have to break out the calipers, right? And I never thought the vanishing point was a very wide pin. Like, it's just normal. It's just a normal diameter. Oh, the Decimo's clip is thinner. It has just like a straight taper, and you can see it's narrower at the end. It doesn't have the... Since the vanishing point clip would be wider, they notched it in a little bit, maybe where your fingers would hold it. I tend to hold it a little bit further back anyway, so it doesn't get in the way, but I don't hold it that low. Sergeant Stretch, 26 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. So that was my goal last year, was to find a Decimo I liked. So once I started using them side by side, I realized that, like, hey, this is a pretty good size. I should try it. So, yeah. So that's it. Now, the thing that is the more regional thing is the use of the term capless and the use of the term vanishing point. Like in the U.S. market, they rarely say capless. They tend to say vanishing point, where in other markets they say capless. I wish I hadn't got an EF nib in my Decimo. Very poor first impression. Tainted Crimson. As an ultra extra fine fan, I'm going to get Slumberland Studio riled up even more here. The Pilot Vanishing Point extra fine nibs are the worst. Well, the stub nibs might be worse. I never get the extra fine in a Vanishing Point nib. I do not like them. So apologies. So is the Decimo consistently a Decimo? Yeah. They will tag it. They'll say capless or capless Decimo usually. See, we got Slumberland Studio fired up. That's my goal every stream. We've already done it twice. What's wrong with VP stubs? I've had terrible QC on mine. And so you got to think about the Vanishing Point nib being so tiny that there's... So if you think about the size of the nib, I need to get it back out. If you think about the size of the nib and being a soft gold, being that small, you're going to get a lot more play in the nib. So the extra fine tines tend to split a bit more, and the stub nibs tend to split a little bit more because there's not that whole stable base of like a broader nib. Right. Don't forget, Kimberly did a capless Decimo VP rundown post last year. Yes, so we can, if someone wants to find that, we can post that in the chat. But yeah, I really think it's due to the scale of the nib being so small. I'm getting back out. Let's bust them back out. Because I actually think I have an extra fine nib. Well, that's a bad example there. Let's do this one. Let's see what I think I'll leave the nib units in here. So I'm going to take off. So I'm pretty sure this one came with an extra fine nib unit. Like I wasn't... Oh, no, this is a fine. Oh, my Energia. All the vanishing points are very easy to clean. That's a really good point. Actually, all Pilot nibs are easy to clean. Their feeds flush out really well. So my assumptions are that given the area of the nib here and it being 14 karat gold, there's a lot more flex that's allowed for in this space, and then as opposed to the more nib area, more metal area here is a lot more stable. So you get a little bit more tine splitting here, in my personal experience. And like, you just have to have a really light hand. Right. So like the fine vanishing point nib is my sweet spot. Extra fines have just been too squirrely for me. And then the broad nibs just tend to be like, I've just had bad experience. The VP stubs were scratchy. Like, I did not like how they felt. And that could have been more of like just some like QC things, whereas the extra fine I think is just a technical thing. It's more of a physics thing. So maybe more of an italic. No, it's not that. It's that it didn't feel good on the page. Right. So that's why I tend to avoid the extra fines here, because you're getting into a very very flexible writing experience, and you just have to have a good mindset when you're using a nib that fine and that soft. Like the Platinum UEF is so much better for me than the extra fine Vanishing Point nib. Like the UEF, I can just go to town with. Does the VP dry out quickly? No. I rarely have a dry out problem with Vanishing Points. I mean, they have a trap door. It's not airtight, right? But let's see if you can see it here. So this one, you can't really see it. But see, there's a little door that comes down there that I'm pushing the nib through. Well, it's not showing the nib yet because I don't have a cartridge in it. But that's the door going down as I push through. So they have a EFVP smaller than UEF. I believe that for sure. I wish Platinum had more going for them than 3776. It's kind of weird, isn't it? I don't disagree with that at all. Like, I love everything that they make. They just don't have the wide range of things that the other brands may do, like Pilot and Oh, I don't think so, Jason North. I don't think it's sacrilege. Like, it's a particular feeling. Some permanent inks were a problem if you don't use them all the time. Yeah, those will just dry like as like a second nature type of thing. Like, it's just going to be that way with some of these. So yeah, when I'm using a Vanishing Point, I tend to move around my nib unit, my fine nib unit I've only got 2 Vanishing Points and 1 Decimo, so I'll just use the fine nib. Namiki Winter Vlad says the Platinum Izumi pins can be very nice. I've actually always been impressed with the Izumi pins. Yeah, I should probably get one of those one day. I've liked those for years, but I've never just been like, this is the one. Broad VP was awesome for a nib tailor grind. So yeah, that's what I have in my Decimo. So I got a grind on a broad nib. I got a Naginata Togi from Matthew Chin, or whatever. What does Matthew call his Naginata Togi grind? That's what I got. That's what I have on my Decimo. 33 months of subbing. Let's go. You're getting this VP. I think you sent this link to me earlier. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Kodachi. Thank you, Bork. Kodachi. Izumo is a Rushi series for Platinum. So it's like a $600 or $700 pen. And they're beautiful. And they're very comfortable to hold. Like, oh, I haven't seen that. Okay, so this is Brooks's new Leonardo Atlas exclusive abalone. I like this. I like the abalone shine here. That's really pretty. Not Izumo, Izumi. Oh, sure. That's really pretty. I like the rose gold trim. Ooh, that black looks sharp. Very nice. I like those. Penetic, did you see the TI Piccolo? Yeah. So they posted that, yesterday I saw that. I've seen, so years and years and years ago, Glyph, they made those, and one of my friends had one, and it's kind of spectacular. Like, it's not for me, but the Piccolo is maybe my single favorite pen shape of all time. And that titanium one is just stupid in the best way possible. I genuinely love that pen, even though I will never own that pen. But it's beautiful. The Piccolo is I will show y'all my favorite pen shape of all time. Brian Knight, 14 months of subbing. Let's go. All right, I'll show y'all Piccolo in just a second. Let me see what this is. Oh, dang. Yeah, I like that material. That material's sharp. I'm just not a Collier guy. So that size is a little bit big for me, but that pen is whoosh. That material rules. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that looks spectacular. I like that. Not available yet, I think, is what Brooks says. Oh, then one more, Brooks? Jeez, settle down over there, Brooks. So you writing me a postcard today? I could write someone a postcard. I already have it out. Last thought before Underground Bit. What happened to Audit? Which Audit? Audit the stationery. I just don't feel like doing it today. What I was doing Tuesday, yeah. Just not into it. What's up, all the hobbies? All the hobbies is in top secret location today. Have you seen the Drum Ghouls exclusive in-store Barry Kaweco Sport? I don't think so. Do you have a link? Can you provide a rhyming hint for the brand? Let's see. What would Brooks? I'll make one up for Brooks. Oh, it's the DIY one. Oh, okay. So yeah, we talked about that on the podcast yesterday. So it's a in-store Build-A-Bear Kaweco, except you just get the one color. Yeah. Smaris Mustums. No, I don't think Atlas. Does Atlas carry Smaris Mustums? Miss Cookie, 28 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's see. What could it be? Who would do... What about... What's up, Evan? I can't think of one. Has anyone else done that? Sailor's done it, but not in a wide release type of situation, right? They've done it at a couple of particular stores. They bring it to pin shows. Sailor will bring it to pin shows, but they actually let you pick different colors. The color's super pretty. I did it and it's a fun experience, even if I agree with everything you said on the podcast. Yeah, totally. Like, I am totally in on this, what they're doing. 100% in on what they're doing. Get me to round 2, because I think you're just leaving so much on the table here. It's like, I get it. And like, I would 100%, let me pull this up so people know what we're talking about. Give me 1 second. Speaking of which, I just got the Kaweco piston filler email from Kaweco, which was super weird. I just got that today, and it's been out like a week. So, all the hobbies. Does Van Ness Pens have this? So, what Kaweco did here was they are providing, this is an in-store experience only. This is an in-store experience only. And it's Build a Kaweco. And you get to, put the parts and all this together, except it's only one color option. You're just doing the final assembly of the pen, which was my joke, is like they're just saving like assembly money. But I would totally do it. Like, it's a fun thing to do. But it's like, why can't I choose a different grip section or a cap color? Right? So this is like they're on the concept, but then to allow you to do this and not allow you to do anything with it that's your own. Yeah, and I'm not asking for the rainbow. Give me 3 colors. Give me one choice. Give me a second option. But there's not. It's literally you make this pen. So they've literally just they're asking you to finish the assembly line. So like I said yesterday, like I hope this is the beginning, right? Yeah, the only choice, like Dormouse Desk says, you can pick the nib or all the hobbies. Like it's like yeah, like this is such a smart idea to have an in-store exclusive experience. But this is it. That's your choice. But you can't. But like I would totally do this when I went to a pen store because I can't buy it online, right? You can finish our work for slightly higher price. That's totally what I thought of this when I see this. I was like, y'all can finish putting it together. But oh, do you get to clamp the finial on the top? Yeah, they switched all the staff to the piston filler, so all the assembly parts go to the stores. If I had a store, I'd allow mix and match because I prefer chaos. Yeah, the problem is if you don't have like if it's not like dedicated inventory, you're gonna get stuck. Plus the nib and unit seal within the cap. Yeah, there's like a little sleeve piece, I believe, which I don't think is in this image. There's a sleeve like in the section where the nib goes. So yeah, you're just basically finalizing finalizing the assembly, which is great. So again, I hope this is like the start of something to where they send you they send you 3 boxes like this and it's 3 different colors. The berry color rules. I want this pen. Like I'm going to do this. Like if I ever have the like again, like I'm speaking out of both sides of my mouth of this. I want this. I want the experience. I want to do it. I want this pen. I like everything about it. And it also fell completely short of any concept that I had of this, right? And it says DIY on the barrel, yeah. Ooh, do they have Kaweco shades? Nice sweatshirt. Thank you. I like this one. This is my comfy sweatshirt. Just chill, thin sweatshirt. Yeah, what happened to the Kaweco shades? I feel let down now. Where are the shades? God, I forgot all about the shades. So if we buy the pen online, you can't buy it online. It's not for sale. It can't. The rules are it's not available for online purchase is the rule. So do sites have it? Yeah, you can't do it on. Yeah, they wouldn't send you a box of parts because, like Connor was saying, there's a clamp. The Kaweco DIY event in the store. Yeah. They'll do some store specials. Like someone was saying like Farney's, like the Kaweco rep will be there. You can build a bear, Kaweco things like that. So yeah, didn't see any USA locations. So Dromgoals has it. So Kimberly is at Van Ness Pens this week. Kimberly, if you can ask if they're getting it. So I'm sure, Atlas will get it, Anderson, Yoseka. I would think all the stores would get it because it's a cool experience. Don't tell Lamy, though, don't buy their spare pallets and call them limited editions. True. Every injection molded pen company that doesn't offer mix and match colors is a huge L. I'd like to see something, right? You don't have to give me all the things all the time. But yeah, like there's opportunities for sure. Sailor did it at DC. Yeah, they've done it. Sailor's brought it to a couple of shows now, where you can build a compass. Is it called the compass? At the different shows. So Boss Baker Chris sent me this. Do we have... All right, what are our thoughts on this? Like Sailor's grab-apart pins when they're shorter and color ideas. I thought it was the most uninspired set of colors in their worst pin. Yes. So don't get me started on that because I want them to keep doing it. It's like I like the concept is great. These are pass. I would rather have the Kaweco DIY in Barry than any sailor that I could put together off the sailors that they have. Wow, a bit expensive. I don't think so for a piston filler. I mean, it wasn't going to be under $100, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, like I'm not surprised at the price. It's aluminum. Why no colors? They got to start somewhere. Just like the Barry DIY. So if it does well, I'm sure we'll get colors. They're the same price as an M200, which is also a piston filler with a steel nib. That means I have to buy this one. I still have to buy the M200. Are there many other aluminum piston fillers? Probably. I'm just blanking. I mean, like TWSBI piston fillers are much cheaper, right? You can get cheaper piston fillers for sure. I'm super interested. I'm definitely getting this. I haven't ordered one yet, or I don't know. I don't know when they're gonna be here. Like, should I wait till the Atlanta Pin Show kind of thing? M200 is less money and not aluminum. How does that work with the ink? You draw it up through a piston filling mechanism. So this little back part here twists, and it'll push the plunger down, and you can see it in the ink window. Then you draw it back up. I carry my metal Kaweco with no clip, but I love the integrated grip on this in the art sport. I do like that. No silver furniture yet. This is the only style. I kind of like this one. Even though it's black and gold. Like, black and gold is usually my least favorite combo. This one, like, looks cool. Having a blind cap is smart because you always post Kawecos. True. So it's the same concept as the Pelican. Oh, I see. Yeah. So there's like a sleeve on the inside. I gotcha. Tracking you now. The barrel exterior is metal. The center is plastic, right? And I'm sure there's like some like plastic internals, and like the twist mechanism looks plastic, and the threading, I can't tell if the threading's plastic or metal. It looks metal. The front end looks metal. The back end, I can't tell because the threads look different. I should go. Hey, hang on one second. Let me go get my old Kawecos. Good morning, Tess. So that's the modern one. I have a couple of vintage ones. So it's more this shape. So I don't know what year is this from. Some weird noise going outside. I'm not really a fan of the blind cap. Small pieces like that get lost fast. That's true. So this is one of the old ones. Got like the chasing here. I don't forget what year this is from. But it's got a really cool nib. Nib right's great. So and I think this one might have like a cork. So this one's got the blind cap. So this is, you can see where the design idea came from. I like new stamps, Dragon Drawer. So then you have the old piston in here. I think that's like a piece of cork. I don't know when this is from, like the 40s maybe? I don't know exactly. So I've used it. It seals up nicely. It's very cool. Yes, so you should assume on the new one that the internal is plastic. Yes, this is an old vintage Kaweco. So you can see some of the design elements with the modern one on this one. What's the ink capacity on the vintage Kaweco piston? I've never measured it. Like, I wouldn't know. That piston doesn't go up much past this spot right here, so it's not going to hold a ton. It's only going to hold really kind of what's in the ink window, so it can't be much. You can tell how short the run is there. Does that one have the Kaweco badge on the end of the piston knob? It does not. Nope. What year is that? I don't even know. Nor do I know how to tell. I'd have to find out. 56 milliliters? Doubtful. But I've used this before. I mean, I've inked it up and used it. It's great. I just love this style, right? This old chasing. And then they did this even thinner one. So this is the style that we're used to, right? But then they have this other option. When you see this, you're going to trip. Like, this one is very, like, a lot of the modern pens are influenced from this one. We are ready for Australia this weekend. But then this one is the same concept, but done completely differently. So check that out. Same idea, same piston filler. No blind cap, just an integrated cap. This one has more ink capacity. The piston goes up to about here. So this one's fuller. Then it's got like the hooded nib. And this one actually has some markings here. So V16, I don't know what that means. And guess what? Oblique. Do you get line variation on your vintage? Huge line variation. Huge line variation. V16 is the model name, and then OB is the nib, oblique nib. Which I don't know if you'll be able to see here. You can't really see the angle on it. So I get line variation on this one. This one is very like almost like cursive italic-y. I actually like this nib better. You can tell the tines are like way off, but it writes well. Like, so the tines are crooked there or misaligned. And then this is the oblique one. And you can see the angle of the nib there. You can see it. So you see how the nib angle goes down from left to right. The thinner one's definitely more unique looking. And I like the blue ink window on it. So yeah, I haven't inked either of these up in a while, but I've inked both of them up in the past, and they work great. They both work wonderfully. So yeah, this is like really, really small. And then it caps like really short. So it's an extra long, it's a longer type of pen, right? Like this is a full length size. So this cap, unlike the sports, doesn't sleeve way down. It stays way back, right? So it's a full length as opposed to the sports posting deep. Well, this one doesn't because of the piston, but the traditional sports. That would actually bug me over the long term. But the traditional sports post deeper. So there you go. I don't know what my wife's doing, but it's loud. So there you go. That's my two vintage Kawecos. Can you hear that, Toga? My wife's doing something. Hosing something off. Yeah, I have no problems against small ink capacity. I'm with you. It's pollen season. Yeah, so Dormouse knows. Yeah, like I wouldn't post this, right? I didn't like this. But this one goes over it. So this one I don't mind. Cool. So there you go. Yeah, thanks, Jacob. Yeah, so then this is the reinvention of things. Everything in NC is green. Yeah, it's rough right now. So one of these days I'll ink them up. You know, I have to be in the mood to ink these up. I'd rather just, you know, whoops, I keep showing me. I'd rather just go with this, you know. New, old. There you go. Modern, vintage. So yeah, it's been good. These are much. I think these both cost me like over $100, something like that, like low hundreds maybe, years ago. So yeah, classic. Each, yes. Yeah, these are over $100 each for sure. Like it's been a long time since I've bought them, so I don't totally remember, but I think they were both over $100. Like 100, 120 kind of stuff. Yeah, especially for like a functioning vintage piston filler, like you just don't see a lot of these. They're still around 110ish. Yeah, that sounds about right. I would pay that. You could probably do a whole show on comparing new models to vintage models. Yeah, to some. Like I don't have a lot of vintage stuff, but like the Vanishing Point, even like the Vanishing Point from the 90s is so different to the modern one. Y'all want to do that one next? Since I really didn't have any plans today, we could do the 1990s Vanishing Point versus the modern Vanishing Point. I am gonna get the new Kaweco piston. Like I got the Art Sport. I sent that to Jeff to review. I wasn't like totally dialed into the Art Sport. Like I was good on that. I'm gonna get the piston filler and review it myself. Are the Kaweco nibs swappable with the vintage ones? No. Like they're a little bit different shapes, different feeds. Do you have the 1960s VPs? I've got an old one I'd have to go find that doesn't work. I don't have the LS. If I could get the 1960s VP quickly. Let me go make a run real quick. I'll go see if I have that one real quick, because that would be good to compare. But it doesn't work, but I still have it. Got it. All right, so let me get the other ones. All right, so this is a 1990s Vanishing Point. So it's a black faceted. This is a plastic barrel. and a metal clip. Hey, Franklin Mint. Glad you're here. So this is like an ultra light, ultra thin. It's about as wide as the Decimo, if not thinner than the Decimo. So this is how like the 1990s vanishing points used to be compared to like the 2000s vanishing points, right? Very different. So like a modern one, the nib unit's in here, but no ink in there. That's 30 grams. Half the weight. So crazy, right? Do you use a calligraphy pen? Calligraphy pen? Not specifically, but I have some nibs that write in that style. So yeah, we use a lot of different pens, but I don't necessarily write calligraphy. So yeah, that's the difference in the vintage and modern. LE2, I know. This is the only, I have two vanishing points, two like modern vanishing points. I don't know what you want me to show you. It's either that one. It's like I don't know what you want me to do. Like these are, if you want to see a vanishing point, these are my two options. Which one is worse for me to bring out? What's up, Dutch Bill? This one has the extra fine nib unit in though. So like those are literally the only two vanishing points I own. Like the modern style. Then I have a Decimo and then I have the classic here. So you're going to yell at me one way or the other, Headful. Like that, it's just, yeah. The marbled is pretty reasonable right now. What's pretty reasonable? In the 300s? That would be pretty reasonable. If you could get this in the 300s, I think that would be pretty reasonable. Yeah, this is more there's only 100 of these. And how many of these were there? Oh, thank you, Dutch Bill. Oh, you already got the pins. Nice. Bought a VP with an F nib, right? So, yeah. So, apologies. 2,000 of these, 100 of these. I didn't see Eric Clopton's writing. All right, so like modern. This is also, I consider this modern, right? It's 1990s. I'd say that's modern still. It was just at a time where they were doing a different design. And then this is a very old, I don't even know what year this is. This is kind of like where they came from. Like this was, I don't have like one of the internal pieces is broken. So you can kind of sort of make it work, but this is, I don't know what year this is, but it's old. So this is kind of where the vanishing point came from. I wouldn't mind if they came back with this, right? If they redid this somehow. So yeah, it doesn't always engage. There's like something broken on the inside. Like I don't know how to fix it or know if anyone could fix it. But this is where Pilot started as, this isn't the first. Sub 200 on Penn Avenue, I thought on Marble, that would be a shock because they weren't that much. They were like 250 new. That would be a huge surprise. That's not, now this is different. Okay, Headful, this is not the pen you're thinking of. So they did a group of 4 different colored marbled ones. This is a different pen. This is a Bung Box shop exclusive pattern. So I know the one you're talking about. It's not this pen. Yeah, but it does look like it. It does look like it. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Show you the internals. So like this ring here is busted. Well, I think that's what kind of screws it up. So then the cartridge goes down here. The nib unit what does it say? Pilot something. So yeah, and then they kind of have like the arrows and things making. They still have like the notch on how to get it back in the same spot and things like that. So it's very cool. So pretty wild, but not completely functional. So you just have to twist it to get it back in the right spot. So yeah, I've never actually inked this pen. But yeah, like, this seems like I don't know, is this a simpler construction than this? Probably not. I don't know. So then this is now the modern version of that. So, cool stuff. And then this one is reasonably identical to the new ones. So these, even like the 1990 ones, are using the same NIMB units. Ink it with some colored water, see what happens. I could. Not today, though. So yeah. There you go. Vanishing Point history. All right, let's do a giveaway. Not of a Vanishing Point, though. So yeah, like, this was just something like I bought in a group of pens. So it's like, maybe I'll mess around with these, and then you never do, right? But you get some cool things in here. It's like the other one was the this is the old short long, or long short. I think it was called long short. Giveaway a Decimo, pass. So this is a really neat Pilot kind of small pocket pen that telescopes, right? So it has this system in here to just extend the pen. It's called a long short. So you can make it a full length pen like this, and then pocket it down like that. I can't remember if I've inked this one up or not. I might have. Oh no, I definitely did not. So I have to see if like a modern cartridge fits in there. So yeah. Every time you push it back in, I expect the ink squirt out. Yeah, it's just on the external, so I'm safe. Boom. So, fun stuff. All right. Let me put this stuff up, and then we'll find something to give away. I wouldn't necessarily call that a long short. Pocket pen, yes. I think it was actually called the long short, wasn't it? Wasn't that like the retail name of it, or no? Maybe not that one. All right, let me put this stuff up. Vanishing points. I never get tired of talking about vanishing points. Let's do this. Let's do some ink samples. Pilot was always the best brand in the Slack survey that you and Mike were always surprised. I don't think I was surprised. I kind of agree with that. Like, I think it's probably the best overall brand. How much longer are you planning to stream today? Not too long. 30 minutes to an hour max. Probably more on the former. So 30 to an hour. All right, let's do a random ink sample giveaway. So I'm not even going to look at these. So we did this. I just sent, whoever won last week's, I just sent it out Monday. I forgot. So I'm giving away, one person's going to get 3 samples from here randomly. How many more postcards are you looking to get through? I've done 0, so anything greater than 0 is good, but I always do. Postcards are infinite. What I need is I need to buy some more postcards. I need to email Liz to see if she'll design me a postcard. I need to do a lot of things, so, but I'll always write postcards. All right, let's do ink sample giveaway. So what I'll do here is you type exclamation point raffle. Whoops. You type exclamation ball cap design. It's in the prototype. I've paid for the prototype, so once I get the prototype in a few weeks, I'll show it to you. So what I'll do is I'll pick 3 samples for one winner. Let me get something to put them in here. So there were some, what we did, so last time was Shogun, J Herbal, Shogun, Kala Neon Orange. I can't remember the third one. It was some cool stuff. So this was part of the set that I did for the San Francisco Pen Show last year. And we'll get to do this again. Oh, Lamy Petrol. Yeah, that was a good one. Reddit IPO today. Did the subs go through? I'm going to go with no, because I don't know what you're talking about. Was it Twitch subs? I didn't see, there's nothing on the logs for a Twitch sub. WTF. Yeah, like I deleted my Reddit account a while ago and whatever. Every now and then I'll check it like if I need something like immediate. But I don't have an account there anymore. Oh, the hobbies, you need to sub harder. All right, Panatic in chat. Oh yeah, I was going to show you the Piccolo. I assume I've been totally obsessed with the TI Piccolos. They're actually a affordable pen that is similar in shape and material. Material, yes. You can find titanium pens. Shape, you gifted 5 subs. They definitely did not come through. 100% did not come through. Me either, Brad. Eventually I'll show social media networks jump the shark. Yeah, Brazen Head. Like, I don't mean to sound callous, but I just don't care that much, right? Like, I'm fine not being on Twitter. I'm fine not being on Reddit. Like, I actually post less now. There it is, all the hobbies. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, Kimberly, all the hobbies. So, Bomo, Varus, Furion King, Lens, Brash and Sassy, Illegal EXE. Thank you for the gifted subs, Kimberly Hobby. Y'all, all the Kimberly hobbies. Enjoy the gifted subs. Oh, man. So this hopefully it only went through once. So just for the record, chat, this is Kimberly. When we're done, Kimberly gifted 5 subs, which she is a wonderful human being, and I love her to death, and she's the best. This is literally her buttering me up to send me a text after to buy some review goods at Van Ness Pens right now. She's in Little Rock for the Arkansas Pen Show and is at Van Ness. So I'm fully expecting a text with a list of things for Brad to buy as soon as this episode ends. Just for the record. So thank you, Kimberly. I really appreciate that. Trust me, her and I have already had, she's like, hey, do you want anything while I'm here? I was like, well, if they have this, yeah, let's get this. So we're in good shape. So she knows the deal. So we'll do this giveaway. We'll do a postcard. I didn't show you all the Piccolo. While we're doing this, tell him to buy a Vanishing Point LS. I dislike the LS. Please go to the ATL airport and unstick my Conan package. Back when I was at Knock, we used to have to go unstick stuff. Yeah, neighbor villain heading over to Atlas. So this is the Piccolo. I think we'll pick out a winner here in just a second. This is to me, this is the perfect pen design. It's not too long. It's not too wide. It's not too narrow. It's got tapers on the end. It is so simple and straightforward. I don't know. This is like just like a pinnacle Japanese pen design for me. Yeah, this is a Nakaya. And this is the pen why I ended up liking certain shapes from other brands that I do. So this is the Kikyo Blue Nakaya, one of my favorite pens of all time. This could be a one and only type of pen for me if I was that type of person. Like I can't just have one pen. This could be the one pen I own. Just completely perfect in every single way, including writing experience. And I have an extra fine nib in this one. What's the length on that one? I don't know. It's pretty short. They're like right around 5. Bold statement. It's less than 5. So it's like 4. It's probably 5 from taper to taper. I never post this pen. Kikyo. So yeah, this is almost a perfect pen. I mean, I don't know what I'd change, but I could do a different color or something, but I don't know. I just love this so much. Flatter ends, nah. So yeah, I never post this pen. Length uncapped. This is a short pen. 4.5 to the end of the nib. So 4.5. Kikyo. I do that. Kikyo. So yeah, it's a small pen, but perfectly sized. Yeah. Is it a long short or a short short? I think it's a short long short. I think it's a short. It's probably a short. So I don't know what it is. And this is one of the first pen designs that I've ever fallen in love with. Before getting into fountain pens, I saw the black one with the red trim. What's that? I always forget that. I literally have one. So the black with the red. I can't think of the color name. I saw a picture of it. Like when I was in like my Lamy Safari phase, I was like, what is this? Tamanuri. I saw a picture of it and I was like, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Like, this is the most beautiful pen ever. So, yeah. Which I have, Aka Tamanuri. I have that in a portable, which is the larger size. So that's this one. Oh yeah, I need to pick a winner here. So I first saw the Piccolo in this color. And then that's what set me down the path that I'm on, like discovery. So I bought this one used. I did a good job on this one. So yeah. I need to clean all my pens so I can ink these up. I haven't used them in a while, but they're the best. The best. And I would choose the Piccolo over the portable. For like a one and only pen, that's what I would pick. All right, let's pick a winner. None of this gets me closer to a Piccolo TI lookalike. Did you see the Namisu mention? All right, let's pick a winner. What is happening, chat? Kazdow has paid off the bot. Twice in 1 week and third time in 2 weeks. Now, this is a heater, the likes of which we have never seen before. The system works. Kazdow. It's my season, I guess. All right, I'm going to pick you out 3 colors. This time I need you to email me. Email me your shipping address because I've already shipped your stuff out. 3 and 4 or 5 streams. All right, so we're going to pick some inks here. We're going to go random. Is there one you want to pick out? Like, no, I'm not going to make you do that. We're not going to play this game of pick out one, row 1, number 8. All right, let's pick this one. Ooh. I'm going to say ooh about all these. So, Teranishi Nostalgic Honey. This is a bronze. Really fantastic ink. I've reviewed this ink. It's a really, really good color. One of the bronzes that is one of the best. So this is a good one. I have it in pen right now, and it's so good. It is. This would be like an all day, every week type of ink. Like I could use this all the time. All right, let's go with. I'll close my eyes. This one. Monarcha Nopal. Is this the green? Is this the green one? So the Monarcha inks. Yeah, this is the green one. This is a really classy forest green type of ink. And I put the Monarchas in here because they don't get a lot of love. I don't know if they're making much new inks. So this is a really sharp forest green. This is actually a good complement. I think that's what I put in my verdigris. Yeah, that's a good color. That's a good color. All right, last one. Let's mix it up here. Ooh, personal favorite. Personal top 5 ink. Platinum Mount Fuji Blue Black. So it's funny. For all of the last random ones were all like very strange and odd inks. These are all very straightforward, just really solid, good writing inks. So Mount Fuji Blue Black, one of my most. This is actually what I would put in that Kikyo Blue Piccolo is this ink. So I use the platinum cartridges, and that's what I put in that Kikyo Blue. And actually, gosh, I'm going to have to do that. So this is all-timer for me. So there you go. All right, so let me do this. Oh, yeah, you can pick one to trade if you want. I forgot. If there's one you want to throw back into the pool, we can swap it out. So tell me that. If there's one you want to throw back, you get one repick, but then you can't change it again. So you want to throw back the green? Let's do this real quick. Monarcha Nopal. Oh, this will be fun to see by the end. If we end up with one ink that keeps getting thrown back, that would be funny. All right, so like I put it back in here, but I could pick it again because like I'm gonna spin this and figure out. Well, I'll just go for the corner. That way I know it's not the same. Sailor Gentle Sky High. Do they make this ink anymore? So this is a bright blue. This is Sailor's version of Konpeki. It's really, really bright and really good. Yeah, you should look up a review of Sailor Sky High if you haven't seen this ink. Like the sample is probably like $3.50 on eBay. So really solid, good color. Really bright. Like it doesn't look like it in the vial, but this is a bright blue, like in the Konpeki range. But I'd say, more blue than Konpeki. I don't know. I'd have to put them side by side to see. So yeah, that's a no longer in service Sailor ink. Never tried a Sailor ink? They do really, really well. Oh yeah, Sailor. I never got Sailor. Yeah, let me put out this. Let me look at that Sky High link. So yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm shocked this one hasn't made a return yet. Seeing that they've done Apricot like 3 different times. Sailor Suiton is the current iteration of Sky High. Yeah, I do think they're close. I mean, yeah, they're both bright blues, but I don't think they're... I think Suiton's very different. In a very similar way. Yeah, I don't think they're close. I think they're pretty drastically different for blues. But it's the brightest stock blue that Sailor does right now. And I actually like it. I just prefer Sky High. So yeah. When was this done? Is there a date? No date. Suiton is close, but not the same. Suiton is definitely more just very, very blue. Yeah. Actually, I have both of these. Maybe we'll test them. We'll test them one day. And then get Konpeki out too. We're not going to do that today. But we could, I'll make myself a note. We could do a Sky High. What else looks the same? Sky High, Suiton. Konpeki. Misu's a great call for whoever said it. Who has anyone tried this pen? Yeah, I think Kimberly mentioned that, and I think a lot of people actually have. Yeah, Long So, not Sue. Yeah. That one I always get wrong. Soten. Prediction: who will place in the top 3 for Australia? Okay, I will think about that. See, I'll go with. All right, we'll do Max, Charles, and Lando. That'd be my dream. That'd be my dream top 3. So one can hope, right? Australia could be a shit show. So I think Konpeki is bolder than Sky High and Suiton. So if we put these 3 together, you will see how different Konpeki is than both of those 2. Konpeki is very different than both of those, I believe. So I'm agreeing with you, Thunder Viking. You think these are like in the same category, and they generally are in bright blues, but it's pretty different. Is there a side by side here? Huh. That picture is pretty close. I might have to tell Kimberly she was right, which is always unfortunate. We'll do a test. Maybe next week if I remember to do it. You heard that? Rip. Yeah, I thought Suiton was pretty drastic. Not when I'm saying drastic from very, very similar type of things, but I thought it was more different than this, put it that way. I swear I've had that Namisu pass through my hands, but I don't think I've owned one. Brad lying to me again? Well, it won't be the first time this stream nor the last time just in this stream alone. So, all right. Pannonia Kekfine, I'm sure I said that correct, is in that range too. What is that translation to? What's the real name? Got a hole puncher from my plotter today. Are you proud of me? I'm very proud of you. I love my hole punch because I can put bank paper into my plotter. Chat, I lost my bank paper notebook that I do reviews on. My Papermine bank paper lined notebook I can't find. It's like one of my primary review notebooks because the paper is consistent and it's lined. And it only goes on my desk or into where I take pictures. And it doesn't leave the house and it is not freaking here. The holes are super big compared to the plotter ones. Mine are bigger, for sure. Clip that whole thing. I don't even know what I did. Blue light. That wasn't Toby. That was my wife. Sorry to tell you that the paper's with the missing pins. Do I have like a Bermuda Triangle situation? Could be. Could be. All right. We're going to do this one card, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Hey, thank y'all for helping me out today. Like, y'all have changed my headspace today, so I appreciate that. Ask Elizabeth where it is. Yeah. Truth. I successfully moved ink from the eyedropper portion of the cartridge for my Shown Altum. The psychedelic death smack is secretly a portal to the alternate dimension. Actually, I still have it in here. It's got to go on my other desk. And I thought maybe the notebook was sitting back there, but it's not. Maybe when we go through this bin, maybe it's in there, but it shouldn't be. Like, it literally... So I keep this stack of notebooks right here on my desk. Like, you can't see it. I'm reaching for it. That's where it lives, because this is where I do my reviews. And it's not there. And it's not there. The only other place could be where it takes pictures. Paper mine, bank paper. Oh, God. I got to watch this. I don't even remember what I said. Lost my bank paper notebook that I do reviews on. My paper mine, bank paper lined notebook I can't find. It's like review notebooks. Okay, that was pretty funny. I lost my bank paper notebook that I do reviews on. My paper mine, bank paper lined notebook I can't find. Jeez. Starting to get the impression that a bigger nest might actually help and might just create more organization problems. Totally. Yeah, it gives you more room to just pile stuff up. Like I said, I know I'm in the most trouble when my desk storage gets vertical, right? When you have vertical stacks on a bigger desk, that's when you're in trouble. Unintentional paper freestyle. Yep. So I would like that notebook to return, please, because I do a lot of reviews in it. Like if you go through and if you see me ever writing on line paper and reviews, it's that notebook, and I do that a lot. All right, see you, Slumberland. All right, pen and M. All right, let's do. I'm gonna do this one card, and then we'll send it to somebody, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So I was going through some of my postcards to find some interesting ones, and there were some music ones. So Going Underground. This is a song by The Jam. And what's funny, if you know The Jam at all, you know this song. I was like, oh, good. I'll write the lyrics to Going Underground on the Going Underground card. And then they actually called the card Down in the Tube Station, which is a different jam song called Down in the Tube Station at Midnight. And now I want to write that song. So what should I do? It's Down in the Tube Station at Midnight, whoa, or Going Underground. We're going underground because that's what the outside says. But it confused me when they said Down in the Tube Station. Rip. So, hi, welcome. Then they have Friday I'm in Love. We'll do that one. And then they have Happy in the Haze, which is Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now from the Smiths. So someone was making some very musical friendly. So here is okay. So if you're familiar with The Jam, I was looking at the lyrics. Speaking of raps and spitting bars, this sounds like a modern rap song. So check this out. So this is in Going Underground by The Jam, which is a very not a rap song. Something's happening here today. A show of strength with your boys brigade. And I'm so happy and you're so kind. You want more money? Of course, I don't mind. To buy nuclear textbooks for atomic crimes, and the public gets what the public wants. But I want nothing this society's got. Yeah! Except this is like a 1978, like, punk-ish song. That sounds like some modern rap. So, there you go. Sorry about that. My apology. And the viewership goes down drastically. Apologies, chat. All right, so I'm going to write this. Oh, I'm also using the Uni pen instead of a fountain pen because this stupid pen is winning the Uniball bracket. This is what we talked about on the podcast yesterday. This is the pen that beat the Uni Kuratoga. So hey, it deserves some time on the postcard. Plus, it's pigmented and waterproof, so it will travel well in the post. Uni pen. My handwriting is not doing well because this card is bouncing. What size is this? 03. So this is like your secure pigment micron style of pen, Statler, fine liners, that kind of thing. It's good. I prefer microns and Kuritakis and actually the Statler, but it's fine. But I can't get, like, I'm really holding this card down. Estabrook just posted 2 prototype colors. Send me the link. Okay. Here. Let's look at these. You did have a Miso Studio, then I won it in a raffle. I was thinking I've had that pen. All right. Retro inspired. All right, what do you think, chat? Discuss amongst yourselves. Hey, Toby wants to make a visit, chat. And also his second favorite person. There's Toby, and then there's a head, because you can't see the rest because it's camouflaged. Toby's like, I just want to be on the desk, man.
No, he doesn't.
All right, so what do y'all see? They had those at Blips. I kind of like them both. I don't know which one. I thought for sure I liked the mango. I think I might like the gray better. I'm not sure what's with my handwriting on this. It's not very good. I apologize to whoever wants this. I have definitely done better. All right, poll: mango or chiseled gray? I'm actually curious. Yeah, this is gonna be like 50-50. Like I wouldn't be very convicted in the vote that I made. The more I look at it, the more gray I think. I mean, this is straight up 50-50. Yeah, neither are like superstars. I do agree with that. I got my one Esterbrook SD prototype that I'm happy with. Been using that gray acrylic and it's nice. Yeah, I've seen you pop some pins up in that material. I something about gray gets me. So I think it's about half and half. I think both of these are worse than many of their standard options. I mean, that's fair. Like I said, they're not knockouts. I think that's probably why they're selling them as prototypes, right? They're like, yeah, these are fine. Are they moving the needle? Probably not. I bought a prototype at the Atlanta Pen Show one year. That's like Brooks's like koi material. It's freaking awesome. Although I paid a lot more for my prototype. Mine was a one-off. I guess mine was a one-off. The prototypes, they probably made more. They probably made many of these. Mine was a one-off. So that I would say that it's literally a one of one. Like not numbered. It was just like a test. I'm talking about so many pens I haven't used in a while. I just need to clean everything I have and then re-ink. Because that's another one that I love. Whoa. This tip just did something funny. Okay. So this tip is kind of like splitting. All right, see you, Glyph. Good luck tomorrow. Whoops. Video of the Kaweco Piston Sport. Cool. You can go watch that. Just know that saw the new All Stars are out. Which new All Stars? Or AL Stars? Which new All Stars? Do we have a link? The bounce of this card is unbelievable. But I can't touch it. Aquatic. Fiery. Ooh. Man, these look good. Yeah, boy. That red one is hot. All right. Red or blue, chat? Red or blue? These look good. These look great. That's the best looking All-Stars I've seen in a while. I will actually get both of these. Blue, red, blue, red. Always blue. Did we have a capped version of this picture? I think it's red for me. I mean, I'm going to get both, obviously. I don't know. That blue is pretty sharp. Red is such an underrated pen color. Blue will always outsell red. Yeah, I'm in. Neither, I'm such a hater. Italene, so neither on this. What were you on the mango or gray? Were you either of those or neither? And if you were neither of those, what do you like? And there's no wrong answers to this. I totally get that. Hey, the good thing is Lamy doesn't have to make any ink for these because they already have red and blue. You like both mango and gray? Okay, so you did like that style. I was just curious. Like, I don't... So, yeah, this is... They already have red and blue ink, so they're covered on these. So we're not going to have to fight about anything. I am not happy with this pen, chat. It's been annoying. They don't have fiery or aquatic inks. Oh, just you wait. They have stock red and stock blue that are about to be relabeled. You just wait. You just wait. Never count out Lamy. You say that. Just wait. Oh, man. Spelled tomorrow wrong. Last word, and I spelled tomorrow wrong. Put the blue section on the petrol edition from last year. I spelled tomorrow. Last word, and I spelled it wrong. Unbelievable, chat. I mean, well, not if you know me. Do y'all spell tomorrow wrong a lot? That one catches me every now and then. What easy word do you spell wrong? No, I know. Occur I can handle. I mean, because is always like one you always like have to trip over. Receive, that's a good one. Wednesday. I'm okay on Wednesday. Oh, surprise. Surprise is probably my worst one. I always want to say sup. SUP. Surprise is probably my number one. All right, if you want me to mail you this postcard, type exclamation point raffle. I do always have to say Wednesday. Business. Occasion. Fuchsia is hard. Fuchsia is shockingly hard. Exclamation point raffle. Y'all know how to spell raffle. Raffle's easy. Except Sergeant Stretch. Sergeant Stretch cannot spell raffle. Right when I give y'all credit, this is what I get. Excuse me. This is what I get, chat. Oh, this is weird. My Twitch is acting weird. Okay, there it is. Needed a refresh. Excellent timing, I know that was. While y'all are wrapping that up, I'm browsing makers and crafting. Like I see Kiri, I see Eric drawing, see if there's anyone new we can raid. Prep for, oh, Queen Panda's on, which we didn't get yesterday. We could probably do Queen Panda. It's doing some boojoing. Oh, this is interesting. We'll talk about that in a minute. I got a cold. It got cold again, and I'm mad about it. So we were down like into the 30s the last 2 nights. You like my jacket sweater? Thank you. It's like literally just like super thin. I wear this all the time. This is like probably the thing I wear the most around the house. I was feeling super casual today, so like I wear this several days a week because it's just like completely thin. It's just like a stretchy material, like no liner or anything like that. 30s F is not cold. It is. I'd say it's cold. Disagree. Disagree. All right, 5 seconds left. I've been on the hunt for a thin, fleecy pullover. Blue blush. Okay, let me look at that one. Blue strawberry. I'm always down for new. I'm always down for tripping people out. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We'll give them a surprise. All right. Come on, new winner. Let's pick a winner. Carol Jolin. Carol, do you want me to send you a postcard that says Going Underground? And then I wrote the lyrics to Going Underground on the backside. No way. Wait, do you mean no way you don't want to win? I said, do you want to win this? And you said no way. So I guess I need to pick another winner, huh? All right, email me your your mailing address, wherever you want me to mail this to, and I'll get this sent out to you. Probably today. All right, congrats, Carol. Another recent winner. Again, the bot is feeling frisky. The bot, it's an error card. It's an error card because I can't spell. I mean, that is like literally no surprise, chat, that I can't spell. I mean, like, are you genuinely shocked? Are you surprised that I can't spell? Please. Please. To the shock of no one. Yes. We should actually just cut it out like they did the Billy Ripken card, to where you just like physically cut out the bad word on there, chat. If you're not familiar with that, we've talked about it before. They literally just went and cut it. Like, that's going to make it better. So yeah, I should just go cut that piece out. All right, we're going to go raid someone new. So behave yourselves. Maybe like give them a little crab raid action or something like that. Blue Strawberry, they're doing some journaling. I'm definitely going to hang out for a minute and watch and see. It looks cool so far. They got some lay pens going. They got some Faber-Castells going. Ooh, they got some Zebra Sarasas going. Yeah, this is going to be fun. All right. Be good. Have a nice weekend. I'll see y'all next week. Love y'all. Bye.